All right, time for another project. Got my safety glasses on top of my head, my hearing protection's far enough away, and my push deck can't even get that. Now that I've got my safety sandals on and I'm all stretched out, time to start building. Power company, wait a minute, I have a solution for this. Perfect, the new BLUETTI power station. It works. So I know what you guys are thinking, oh God, here goes Brad on another sponsored video tangent. I don't really do that many sponsored videos, so shame on you. Anyways, this is the new BLUETTI AC200P power station, and I just got this. I'm already in love with it, and we're going to be putting this thing to the test today. We'll start out small, maybe a few tools, maybe a freezer, whatever, but it's all going to culminate in destruction. So for the very first test, I'm going to throw a bunch of smaller tools at this thing and just add them kind of one by one and see what this thing can really handle. It is rated for 2000 watts, which I'm pretty sure all these tools are going to be above that, but it does have a max surge or inrush of 4800 watts. So this should work in theory. Let's see what it can do. 800 watts, 900, 1000, 1350, 1600, 1700. While we watch this test unfold, let me tell you a little bit more about the BLUETTI AC200P pure sine wave inverter. It features a LiFePO 4 battery with 3500 plus life cycles. It also has 17 power outputs for powering multiple devices, as well as 2 wireless charge ports for your phone on top of the unit. Well, there you have it. That's our first stress test. It ran all 6 tools at once. It was running around 1700 watts or so. It went from 96% to about 75%, so not too bad for the extreme loads we were putting this under. On to the next test. So next up, I want to test the 1 3/4 horsepower table saw I have here. As spoiler alert, I was lying during the intro. I actually just left it plugged in. That being said, let's give it a try. I hope it works. Nope. Fail. So I wish I could say I was surprised that it was unable to run the table saw, but it's a huge motor, a huge amount of inrush. Anyways, let's just move on to the next one. I don't think anyone's ever seen a CNC run on a battery like this before, so that's what we're going to try now. This is my master on-off switch here. Sounds good so far. Excellent.
Can it handle a 20-gallon air compressor? Well, that certainly didn't sound good. I guess the answer is no. Can it handle my 12-inch sliding compound miter saw?
Yes.
Is it able to handle my 13-inch helical planer with a 1/16 depth of cut on fast feed rate? Let's see. Sure can, and I maxed out around 1800 watts from what I saw on front, so this guy's good, no problem. Will it be able to handle my 4 horsepower old school shop vac? Let's find out.
Yep. So scenario 4, the power's out and I want to microwave some peas. Let's see if it can handle it. Wow, I would have thought that a microwave would have used... Yeah, it's using a lot of wattage now. It said 100, but now it says 1900. Oh, baby. 3, 2, 1. Yep, those are some steamed peas. Good job, BLUETTI. So here we are in my garage. It's 7 in the morning. It's 61 degrees in the shop, 33 degrees outside, almost freezing. And here we have the BLUETTI setup with a 1500 watt space heater, a 1500 watt space heater. So for this space heater, I'm going to run it at half. This one I'm going to run it at full and just balance the temperature to try to get exactly 2000 watts of output. We're going to run this and see just how long it takes for this to go right down to 0% and what temperature we get out of this unit in the shop. Well, we're sitting at 1%. It's using about 1950 watts still. Any second now, she's going to conk out on us. Well, there it goes, 0%, 0 watts. She just turned off. Now let's go see what our temperature ended up being. So we made up to 66.7 degrees. So in 50 minutes, we went up 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is 125 cubic yards of air. Do with that information what you will. Now, the coolest part about this is it has 7 ways to recharge. The standard way by plugging it into the wall, using a 12-volt power car accessory adapter, using a generator, lead battery, dual AC, or my favorite, solar panels up to 700 watts max. So speaking of solar, this is the PV350. Now, this is their solar panel, and it has an output of 350 watts max. It may look small at first, but based on what I'm going to show you as a recreation of my unboxing, it gets big. Oh, this must be the solar panel. That's a decent size. Holy So yeah, it's absolutely massive. I wasn't expecting this at all, and this is pretty damn cool. 350 watts max. It uses standard MC4 connectors. It's obviously very portable. Let's go ahead and give it a try outside. So there it is, our massive solar panel. Now let's go look at the unit and see what we're generating. Around 60 watts or so. Not too bad considering the insanely overcast winter day we're having here. I know there's no snow on the ground, but I assure you, the sun is not super bright today. Obviously, this would be better suited for in the winter time, but hey, it's working. Well, let's give the BLUETTI a try with my big lathe here and try the different speeds. Hopefully this works. It's like about 600 watts. Okay, next up, we're at my homemade router table here, and we got the BLUETTI plugged into it. Let's see if it can handle some hard maple. So because this router has the soft start, I think that really helped in mitigating any kind of inrush. Let's take a closer look at this as I start this up again. And contact. So yeah, the soft start really helped out. It didn't peak above 600 watts. On to the next one. Okay, scenario for you. The power is out. Scenario, right? Freezer doesn't work, all your meat's going bad, and you have really dirty clothes you just have to get done. Can this bad boy handle it? Let's see. 900 watts, 1000 watts. Washing machine's coming on. Freezer's on. I don't know if the compressor's running, but light's on. Still cold in there, because I did just unplug it. 600 watts, the motor started spinning. I guess we'll see when the freezer compressor kicks on. So the freezer finally came on, about 131 watts. There was a little bit of an inrush, I think around 900 watts or so, not too bad. And we still have the washing machine hooked up and it's kind of doing its intermittent thing there, so yeah. Good boy. So, can the BLUETTI handle this much equipment? We got a Marshall 1960 with vintage 30s, a Rev Generator 100 on top, and my brother who can actually use this equipment. Let's see if it can handle it. So here we are in the great outdoors. Okay, fine, we're not in the great outdoors. But anyways, here's the Blue Yeti. We're gonna power this, the brand new Vevor jackhammer. We're gonna destroy this concrete with this power supply, and it's gonna be awesome. Let's do it. Easy peasy.
Well, this is my old tried and true jackhammer. Let's see how she measures up. Hey, that didn't break. Took a long time and only drew. Now let's try the new 1800 watt Vevor jackhammer. Effortless. Go to Vevor right now, link in the description. Get your own super awesome jackhammer.
Well, the Vevor wins. And the Blue Yeti did not like that.
Well, must have been too much wattage.
So there you have it, guys. That's my comprehensive review on this BLUETTI AC200P and the PB350 solar panel. Now, I really can't wait for it to be summertime when I can put this solar panel to actual good use, as I plan to do some camping this summer, and this combination here is going to be a game changer. Now, if you guys want to get any of these things for yourself, there's a link in the description down below. Go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you on the next one.